Yeah, I also love Poland.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, I'm more in the northern Russian, actually.
Hello, Mr. Deb.
Wow! I
Yeah.
love this Sangha today to see all these beautiful faces.
You told us we must be here, sir.
Right.
True.
Ellen, wow, everybody's coming. So, Carol, I am very happy that you were swimming in cold water, and I'm very happy that I was swimming in not so cold water, but we both were enjoying
Yeah.
swimming, right?
Yeah.
I cannot
Good.
compete with you.
No, I know.
Canada cold water, sorry, not my thing. I'm
No,
not a
okay.
polar bear anymore,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So, to swim in Canada cold water, you can be either Carol or you can be a polar bear. Choose.
Yeah.
I choose Caroline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Good. So, Carol, first of all, I would ask you to tell the Sangha about how is our campus going? What are you doing there? What are you planning to do? And I am already ready with a plan to have some regular monthly schedule of meditation activities there. But what exactly right now you are doing and what all how you plan to run it? Tell it to Sangha what it is.
Actually, for now, I start like 2 weeks ago, and I give like 3 guided meditation session per week. One in the night, one in the afternoon, and one in the morning. And I have couple people already, so I'm happy. It's just started now, but all the sessions are actually in French. And the space is amazing. I love the energy there. I'm really happy about what is the result of it. For now, it's most of my clients of massage and like some of my friends. And my plan is to expand to the people in the town and everything. So it's just like, let's start slowly. And I'm working on promotion also. It's not my it's not my main, I don't know. I'm not super good at it. I need to work on this. Okay. To promote it, but it's okay. And my plan is to, like you say, I want to do some meditation in there. I have also like some friends here. Then we are gonna make we are gonna make some nights of connection. They play music and everything. I would love also to do some mini festival like you tell me and everything, but it's on process. It's not all ready yet, but it started. So I'm really happy about it.
Wonderful. Guys, please clap for Carol. She's doing really good job.
Wow, great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You make me want to come up to Canada and do some meditation with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to. You're
Yeah.
all
We
welcome.
have our reunion there in your place.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
this can be a really good idea actually. Yeah. So
Right. So, Carol, first of all, you are already creating magic, right? So, know this. That is number one. Second thing, forget that you are good in marketing or not good in marketing. The biggest marketing agent is your own energy. So, don't depend, because same as me, I am not very good in marketing, but I feel proud because I somehow get connected with the best of the souls in the world. And you know it, you are one of them, right? And this entire screen right now, what we see here is actually that the best souls of the world who are conscious, who want to grow, and who are spreading the light, right? And this does not happen, this screen does not happen with marketing. It happens with the energy and with the right intention. And never say die self-motivation. So for everybody, whenever you are trying to do something, never think about that you're not good with marketing. Just start doing something with your pure dedication. dedication, with your right energy, right intention, with the intention of really spreading some light in the world, and keep doing some activities, as many activities as you can, comfortably, with joy. Don't do them with burden. Do them with joy. Do them with love, right? And that will create so much of energy that it will automatically attract right kind of people. And we need to always create the community and the Sangha of right kind of people and not many people. For me, I prefer quality over quantity. And I would like to give the same vision to you guys also. Right? So your energy and your dedication is your biggest marketing point. And it will develop. It is like a seed and it is going to the right direction. I'm very happy and I feel so proud of you that you actually have done it. Like what? After April, you made a promise to me in India that you're going to do it. And here we are, 6 months. And you have done it. It's already running. And like you found a place, you created it, you did everything. 6 months. It's all good. Right? It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So let's just keep doing good work. It's just a beginning. Many beautiful things will come through. So good. Yes. Who else is feeling motivated by Carol's acts? Okay, Rashimji, Ellen, Lisa, Ricky. Wow. So what are your plans? Bear, Jenny. Of course, Jenny, how is your partnership with Carol is going now? You guys are partners in spreading light once a week at least, huh?
It's going well. Yeah, we have people show up every week, different
Wow.
people, and I think that everybody feels the energy and the reward connecting from all over the world. It's great.
Wonderful. So people not only from US time zone, but from the other time zones also coming, right?
Yes.
That's pretty cool, huh? I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So once a week is going good with you guys, or you want to increase it, or what you want to do?
Right now, once a week is going well. There's been some interest of different days, but right now that seems to be working. We can increase if there's the desire.
Yeah. So maybe what you can do is that keep the base flow of once a week right now, if you are more comfortable with that, till the time we get more people for coordinating the entire hosting thing and stuff. But maybe you can increase it with some special days like new moon, full moon, things like this. Yesterday was equinox. Of course, maybe still the time has not come, but we are going to have some big celebrations around all these nature happenings, right? Like on solstice, on equinox, on full moon, new moons. So maybe start including these days would be not too much of burden, but something beautiful will happen then, because use the energy of these days, right?
Right. Okay, that's perfect. I like that.
Yeah. Good, Carol, with you also? Yeah, wonderful. Wonderful. So I want to ask some of the experience you guys have had when you are hosting the group, meditation group, and how are you feeling? Jenny, you tell me first. Have you given some classes?
Yes, I have. I've gotten some really positive feedback, and I've also done some with just people that I know in the community that have expressed an interest. They have not come on to our group weekly meditation, but I have done some with them, and it's going very well. Better feedback than I could have planned for. It just happened naturally. And some of the nerves that I felt as I'm doing these things for the first time just kind of dissipated, and that joy took over, and spirit and divine, and it all went as planned. not even planned. It went better than I could have planned.
Yeah, the bigger plan.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm so glad to hear that. It feels you are in the right direction, right?
Yes, definitely.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Thank
love
you.
it. Wonderful. Great. Wow. All right, so I'll now open the house. Anybody want to have any question? Yes, Bear?
Hi everybody, Master Devon. I've been practicing the first 100 hours with my friends for the last couple of years since I did.
I can't hear you properly. Can you just come closer to the mic once and keep the mic
Can you hear me
near
now?
you?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me.
I think I might have moved my. I've been practicing the first 100 hours with my friends for the last couple of years since I did the course, and but now I want to bring in some of the advanced techniques. And one of my friends thinks she has she's manic depressive. She thinks, but she hasn't been diagnosed. She has very highs and a lot of lows. So I'm kind of wondering what. I think you said before that the chakra sound meditation is something you shouldn't do if their energy is low. And I'm wondering if there are any other techniques in the 200 hours that I maybe shouldn't do. I don't want to exclude her, so I just think I would,
No, hold it. So your friend has very high level of what? I could not hear that.
It's depressed. She has highs where she feels very
Depression. Okay.
And sometimes she gets
Well,
depressed.
so first of all, she has a depression, right?
Well, sometimes she's depressed, but sometimes she's very high. Sometimes she's very giddy and she's all over the place. So, what's the other word for manic depressive? I can't think what it was.
Bipolar.
Bipolar, yeah.
Bipolar, right. So, okay. So what you should do is, with her in 200-hour meditations, you should do the 5-element breathing. Sufi whirling, both are Sufi meditations. She can do Sufi whirling or not? Where can you do Sufi whirling? First, tell me about that.
I haven't done it for a while. I've done it, yeah.
You have not practiced it enough, right?
Not for a while, but I have done it, and I liked it, but I haven't been practicing it regularly.
Slow, just do very slow, but do practice. It's amazing meditation, right? And
is that okay if I'm not with them? They're at home in their own houses, so I'm not there to catch them.
Lots of cushions.
I could not really hear. But anyway, so let me continue. Sufi whirling meditation, five elements breathing meditation. Bear, have you done our 7 elements meditation?
7 elements. I haven't done.
It was in 100 hours.
In the 100 hours?
It was in 100 hours. Yeah. In Montreal training, it was there.
Oh, I don't remember it being in my one, unless it has a different name. I did.
All right, no worries. She will tell you. Jivle, tell Bear about the 7 elements meditation script. If it is there with you, otherwise I'll tell you guys later. Because Mukta is currently busy today, she is not there. Jivle is there, Jivle can take note of it. And so Sufi 5-element meditation, then from 100 hour, the root chakra meditation, rooting meditation, which is from that Lord Shiva meditation of moving with the base of spine, right? Okay. That meditation that will give great stability. And after these movements, if she is not in depression, in that day, do finding the gap meditation from 200 hours. But if she is already in low energy mood, that day don't do it. The day which she is in high energy mood, then do it. Okay?
Mhm.
And
Okay.
100-hour meditation would be really helpful for her. Gibberish, best.
Mm.
Kundalini for the full hour.
Mhm. Okay. But I'm wondering, is there anything that I
Anybody through these meditations, everything will be fixed. They cannot escape. Everything will be fixed.
But is there anything that I shouldn't do? Because I'd like to go through the whole advanced course with everybody.
Yeah, so the shouldn't do means that whenever, as I always say, that whenever somebody is in depression, don't do the silent sitting meditations. You need to do active meditation so that their body energy, which is stuck, has to move and has to transform, right?
Yeah.
So that is the only rule.
Okay.
Rest everything you can do dance, you can do laughter, you can do kirtan, you can do kundalini, you can do anything.
Okay.
They all are good,
Brilliant.
right?
Perfect. Thanks.
But vipassana or watching breath or silent sitting, don't do that.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Thanks very much. And can you tell me why, for the chakra massage dance, why can't you use water to how do you know, like if you were saying that we're following your meditations obviously now in our course, but if we're looking at stuff online, or if we want to develop our own kind of meditations later, how do we know, what kind of things do you see online that are that are not good? I know you mentioned before that sometimes people say, oh, balance all the chakras, and we shouldn't balance all the chakras equally, you were saying. Can you think of any other examples of things that we should watch out for, that are not like common mistakes that
The
we
first
might...
thing which I always say is that stop reading too many books.
Mm-hmm.
After a point, books give you garbage. Till one point, books give you knowledge. After that point, books give you garbage. So stop reading too many books, right? Once you know that you have, and also this is an amazing world. You have to understand that in the end, techniques don't work, energy works.
Okay.
So you need to know the techniques only up till the level of that you get the connection. The moment you get the connection within you or with the divine, or you feel it in the meditation, then techniques must be dropped, or basically they get dropped automatically. You don't hold on to that, right? So mind basically must stop working so that your energy starts to flow and does whatever is required in your energy system, right? Now, the more knowledge or technology you gain, techniques you gain, or technological knowledge you gain, or more books you read, the more fuel you give to your mind and more it keeps working. And then when the time comes in the meditation, when your mind must stop, because it has more fuel, it keeps working, it does not stop. So better do simple things in simple way. Whatever you need to know about the chakras, I've already told you in my training and also in my book. You already got my chakra book. You seriously don't need any other knowledge than this, because all the other knowledge is very technical knowledge. It is just extra fuel for your mind, and you will get trapped by the techniques.
Okay.
Then when you will go beyond the techniques and get into the real connection, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, the chakra dance meditation is very beautiful for this friend of yours. Chakra dance, chakra flowering, all is very beautiful. Both are good. Right?
Okay. But why can't you use the water when you're doing the chakra massage dance? You told me before that you couldn't use.
Why can't we? I can't hear you properly, Bear. You need to be louder.
Sorry, you told me. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Now better?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I must have some problem with my volume, obviously. Why can't if for the chakra massage dance you told me before we shouldn't use water or imagine water going down to cleanse or to going down through the chakras, but why? Why can't we use water?
But in the chakra dance, there is no water included. It has this meditation has nothing to do with water.
I
Water
know.
is just one element which is related with your second chakra, your sacral chakra, right?
But
And we are
somebody,
not using any element there. We are using the divine light. We are using just the pure energy. Now that energy includes the energy of all the elements also. But if we include one element, we are missing the energy of other. Then again, we are limiting it. So we don't need to limit it. We are just using pure energy. Whatever is needed on that chakra, it will be fulfilled by the energy.
Mhm,
Okay, and not by the element. So
mhm.
we are not using any nature element. We are using pure energy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brilliant. Yeah.
there. So that is how we are doing it. That is why we are not using any
Uh-huh.
element there. Okay,
Hmm.
clear?
Clear.
Good, great.
Yeah.
Gaisha has one question. Do you have any more question, Bear?
Oh, that's all. Thanks, Master Devon. Perfect.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Bear. Yeah. Yes, Gaisha, you can ask.
5-element Sufi meditation. Is it from the 100
It's
hour?
from 200 hour. It's a 5 elements breath work.
Oh, I see. So because I remember Sufi breathing from the 100 hour. I remember
Yeah,
that.
no, this is in the 200 hour.
Also, there's an advanced, that's more advanced or more, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
yes. No,
All right.
the Sufi breathwork from 100 hour is completely different meditation. This is Sufi 5-element breathing where we deal with 5 elements and our different chakras. This is a different advanced meditation.
Okay. The Osho Kundalini dance is fantastic for
Yes.
shaking off the used
Yeah.
energies. And I have tried that when I have been in pain. Believe
Yes.
it or not, I was in pain when I did the Osho Kundalini dance. And
Yes.
after that, of course, it took some times, but not a long time, but my pain was less, much less.
Beautiful.
So that's fantastic. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Mm.
It removes your blocks. And if you really do it nicely,
Exactly.
all the stuck energy, it starts to move and it releases all the blocks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
A quick question, Dev.
Yes, Ricky.
Do we have the 200 hour? Is that written up? Yeah, all the meditations. I know we had it with 100 hours. I think
The scripts.
yeah.
So, you know, Ricky, you are always raising wrong questions at the wrong time because she is going to kill me. Look at her face. She is smiling. So what is actually happening with this script of 200 hours is that she has done her job, but as so she sometimes put her emotions also in between. So I really check and correct it. And I have, so the task is with me for a long time now, but I definitely plan to finish it in this week itself because from next week my training is going to start. So I am
Perfect.
going to give you the 200-hour scripts within this week.
Sorry if I've caused a problem.
You have not caused a problem. You have just pushed me a little further and you have given the boost to Jiviles. Look at her smile.
I was just going with the flow, how you taught us.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you, it's good actually. If you guys ask me for something, it also motivates me and I allot some time to that and work on that. So yeah, I'm going to do it because 2 days before some other person also have asked me for that. I'm going to do it. Yeah, most welcome. This means you have some question. Helen, you want to ask something?
Yes, sorry, my internet was gone. Yes, I was thinking around depression, maybe also about being of light meditation.
Yeah, see, Bear has been doing being of light and other meditations from 100 hour a lot with her friend now, and she's doing good also. Her friend is doing good also now, but now she wanted to experiment with some of the 200-hour meditation because she has not been trying them. So now, but yeah, being of light meditation is like a It's like your trump card. You can do it anytime with anybody.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, I think it's to do it not just once, but more regularly, that it can help.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, so being of light is basically the trump card meditation. Anybody can do it anytime, and it's works in all the situation, and it heals people big time. Now, this also reminded me one thing which I was having a talk with one of our traveler spiritual enthusiastic girl who just happened to talk to me yesterday in sitting in a cafe. And so it was a nice, interesting talk with her. And and I want to share that thing with you guys also, because we are talking on the same subject. I have seen many meditators here for last 20 years, since I am also now I'm meditating for 25 years. And I have seen many people walking on the path of meditation. Some people have gone really deep. Some people have really become a dedicated meditator like me. Most of the people were not. They were just taking it as one of the activity in their life. But few people I know who have really left other things and moved to Rishikesh to live in Rishikesh, both Indians and international people. And they became a meditator. And they were following their own different kind of meditation traditions or meditation practices, whatever they were doing. Now, in 20 years, and now, of course, I've been seeing them there, some people for 5 years, some people for 10 years, some people for 20 years also. And I see myself also. I see my energy increasing every day. I am aging, but some reversal is happening inside my body. My physical body has more energy and strength automatically. I don't exercise. I never exercised in my life. I know I'm not saying that it's a good thing or bad thing. It is what it is. But automatically my body is having much, much more energy. That is about the active energy. Second, I feel more restful and connected in myself automatically. Even if I am in the deep of action, that means if I am driving, or I am dancing, or I am tracking, or walking, or whatever I am doing, even if I am in a deep action zone, I feel more restful and calm. And the biggest thing I feel is the unlimited flow of joy energy. This is always there. And I make sure that I have my fun every day, no matter what. Somehow, if you don't get it, create it. Don't depend on somebody to give you joy. Create it. I do that. And these three things, this is the result, but what I've been working on is that I've been in my deep meditative years when I was practicing a lot, I became very passive, because that is what a meditator is supposed to be, technically. You are very calm, very easy, very restful, but actually that makes you life passive. You don't want to deal with the world. You don't want to deal with people. You don't want to do something which requires lots of actions and activities. You don't want to create an enterprise. You don't want to be an entrepreneur. You don't want to do many things which really need some hustle. As I tell you always, that meditation is the end of all the struggles, but it is not the end of hustles. You got to be a better hustler, right? But you become so much empowered, or you become so much aware that you know where not to struggle and how to convert your struggles into hustles, and what is not worth it, so you leave it and don't even hustle for them. And that filtration, that awareness brings great empowerment for you and great usage of your energy. Otherwise, what you do normally, if you don't have this much of an awareness, then you abuse your energy, not use. But you use your energy when you value yourself, when you value your life, when you value your vision, when you know which is the direction you need to head towards, and what is the path you need to take, what is your right direction, and what is your just distraction. But this is all part of your active energy. So and that is why I always say that we need happy meditators in the world now. Because if you are not a happy meditator, if you are not caring for your joy energy, on the name of meditation, you will become passive. And you will not like to deal with the world. You will become an escapist in another manner. And being an escapist is not a meditator. A meditator has to be an empowered person who can face and handle any kind of situation in life without getting affected by it. That is Shiva. That is the absolute, unshakable consciousness. That whatever is there in the world, we can deal with it with empowerment without fear. A meditator has to be fearless because it does not fear to lose anything, but it fears to lose his own consciousness. He fears to fear without even trying. That should be your fear, that you must not become an escapist on the name of being a meditator. Don't be passive. You will become sad otherwise. You will become, I have seen this actually in many of those meditators' lives. They, because of their idea of that they are meditators, they are now wearing special kind of clothing, maybe white clothes, maybe orange clothes only, or some people have this much of long beard, or women, they don't have beard, of course, but they have different kind of, other kind of some special attire or thing. But what I am missing, seeing in them, is the vibrance on their face, is the energy, is that light which we talk about. If you talk about life, if you work for light, if you have the light, it will show up on your face, and it will show up in your actions, it will show up in your life. If you don't get that, if you don't achieve that, there's no point being a meditator. So don't be a meditator to be an escapist. That now, because I am a meditator, or I'm a spiritual person, I don't want to deal with this, I don't want to do any hustle. I just close myself in one room and I just meditate. I don't care about the world. Okay, that can be one way. Maybe there is nothing wrong about it, but you need to take care of your own light. The light is energy. The energy is that when it changes shape, when it transforms, when it becomes renewed, its vibrance increases. Water evaporates to become the cloud. Cloud becomes rain again, right? Rain again becomes the sea. Sea again becomes the cloud, steam, right? So there's a cycle. The nature works amazingly when there is a cycle, and cycle is getting completed. Your energy is showing some result, and in that result, that is becoming the raw material for the next step, and the cycle is getting completed. When that is happening, then only you automatically get the joy of life, the joy of living, the joy of being a conscious soul on this beautiful path. I seriously don't want any sad meditator in my Sangha. We are not, of course, we have not learned that. We are happy souls, right? And you see me also. I am aging, guys. I'm like elder than many of you, or maybe similar, whatever. But energy is increasing. It is so beautiful. So see that also happening inside you, right? Then you would be those meditators which will really, just by your presence, will spread that vibe around you, and people will get infected automatically, right? Your energy will speak for you. And this is what is very important to understand. So don't shy away from hustles. Don't shy away from taking up challenges in life. It is beautiful because challenges make you more productive, more growing, more beautiful things come on your way. And you see that even the same thing which you know for years are becoming more and more refined. You are creating better, you're producing better results with less effort, with more flow, with more smoothness, with more ease. And that's beautiful. Right? So you will know when the fruit of your this being will come out. But if you stop yourself, if you block yourself on the name of meditation, you will deplete in your energy, and that flowering, that ultimate flowering will not happen. Yeah, you can live in your own comfort zone with easy things, with, that I know I don't have any anger. Of course, you will not have any anger. You have not been dealing with people for 10 years. So you don't get any chance to show any anger to anybody. There's a very beautiful story about it, that there was a saint, basically a yogi in a jungle meditating for 20 years. And he was actually a very angry man. So his guru sent him to meditate in jungle, live alone, and become finish his anger and ego. So he went onto this 20 years of hard meditation and living a monk life and a jungle and everything. And after 20 years, he was like, wow, I have won over my anger. I was not having any moment of anger for so many years. It's beautiful. It was so good. And he said, now is the time I need to go back to the world and tell them that I have won over my anger. And I need to go and tell my guru also. He started coming back. He was up in the mountain, started going down, coming back. He came out of mountain. He went to the village, the first village. And the moment he entered into the village, there was a lady who was running with a pot of water, carrying a pot of water, and kind of running, and he could not see, she could not see him, and she just hit him, and the water also fell on him, and she was like, oh my God, what is this happened? And this guy suddenly became very angry. Very angry. And he was like, can't you see? I am such a big yogi. I'm coming back after 20 years of damn meditation, and you don't have any respect, and you can't see. You are just running like a fool, and you have just, put all the water on me, and I wanted to go to my guru, and what the hell I will do now, and blah, blah. And then in India, it's a tradition that all these rishis, they used to give something called shrap. Shrap is a curse for person, and the curse used to be very powerful. So he was just raising his hand to give some curse to this lady, and this lady was like, please forgive me. I never knew, because I was running because my small baby is hungry at home, and I was only worried about him. I am such a fool. I don't know anything about meditation or how big you person are. I just know that I am a simple mother, and my baby is hungry, and I cannot see or hear anything else in the world right now. For me, the only thing right now, my only focus, only purpose is my baby, and I need to reach him. So I have done this mistake, but don't please curse me, please forgive me. And this is how she started saying. And then suddenly, and then he said, but he was very angry. So he said, but you don't know, I came there for 20 years. I meditated just to become, just to win over my anger. And I've done that. And again, you ruined my entire thing. So she said, if you have won over your anger, I mean, in a very simple spontaneity, she said, if you have won over your anger, then why you are being so angry right now? I'm not even important. Please go to your path, whatever you want to do, and forget me. Forgive me. And then he suddenly realized, oh my God, how is this happening? I was not angry for 20 years and suddenly I was angry again. Because anger did not go anywhere. He never got any chance. There was nobody to whom he can show anger. You know, probably one crow can come and do his poop on him. He would have become angry. Something could have happened. So the thing is, and this is real thing. I mean, this is not a funny story. It's a sad story because this story happens with all the meditators. We all, because mind wants to capture your meditativeness also. So mind will give you a projection that now you have become a meditator because now you have won over this thing. But where will you test? You have to take an exam, no? So the moment you will go into the life, the exam will come and then you will realize what is your status. And then you will go back, work on the next layer. We are many layers. There are layers and layers and layers and layers. You need to keep working on them till the time there is no layer left. But how will you check that is there any layer left or not? You need to be in the world to check it. You need to deal with people. You need to do some work. You cannot just keep living in your, self-mirrored home and room comfortably and feel or just see yourself in the mirror the way you want to see yourself in the mirror. No, you are your wrong mirror. The other is your right mirror. Right? That is very, very, very important to know. So it's great if you feel yourself about something about yourself, but check it. Be authentic. Find out the truth behind it. And then your growth would be absolutely permanent. As we learn in the 300 hour about the growth graph, that how it goes, that how high can you fall, right? So the growth graph, we don't count from the peaks you achieve. We don't care about. I really don't care about how much peaks you can achieve. But when you fall, how that falling thing is raising or not. Because if you achieve the peak, but you fall down double of it, what's the fun? So your falling should be raised and peaks will come automatically. We don't care about that. And that is our real growth. Right? I always remember this story. And whenever I feel something about myself, because mind is amazing. Mind keeps giving you, now you got this. I immediately check it. And that's why I keep myself involved with many things. It's okay. It's great. I have the beautiful energy to spread. And I love you all guys and everybody who wants to grow on the path of consciousness. I want to help everybody. And in that, everybody becomes my mirror. We all are each other's mirror here. And that is the beauty of this Sangha. Right?
It's a beautiful mirror.
Yeah. The real mirror is the only beautiful mirror, Ricky.
It's true.
Don't look for beautiful mirror. Watch, nowadays, of course, the most beautiful mirror is your mobile. Put some filters on and see, how beautiful are you with the filters? Huh?
Not mine though, look. It's broken.
Or, yeah, we are still old-fashioned, huh? But the real mirror is always the most beautiful mirror because it can show you the beauty which is inside. And when we really Focus on that. Outside beauty automatically shines. You don't need to maintain it then. Right? The best thing is always when you don't need to maintain it, it's just there. Like you don't need to maintain the sun, it's already there. Every day you are sure that it will be there. Every day you are sure that the moon will be there. Every day you are sure that the air will be there. You can breathe, you don't need to maintain it. Imagine if you need to maintain your breathing, you will choose to die. You say, it's too much of work. So the most beautiful things in life are those where you don't need to maintain them. If they are real, you don't need to maintain them. If they are fake, you have to maintain them. It's simple. Any fake thing you have to maintain. Even your grace of being a spiritual person. I know many people who just want to walk like Buddha, or want to walk or appear like Osho or Buddha or some famous personality. They never copied anybody. Why do you need to copy? And why do you need to walk like Buddha? Your walk is good walk. Even if you walk fast or slow, does not matter. What matters is, are you easy and relaxed within yourself? And that's why I always give the example of the samurai or people from the martial art, because in the deep of the action, they are still taught to be balanced. Right? Great. Rohit, you want to say something?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
So sometimes the critic can be your best mirror, true mirror. My
Yes.
uncle, my father's elder brother, who's been my mentor, has been critical entire life of me, and he has taught me everything, and I'm really in gratitude of that person. I've been scolded, pushed throughout my entire life by my uncle, but he's been my real true teacher. I believe so.
Yes, very true. And basically, it takes a lot of courage and maturity to recognize this, that sometimes your most critic is being your true teacher, and that is why, I mean, there was this joke came to me. Actually, my ex-girlfriend on the Teachers' Day sent me this thing, that Happy Teachers' Day, and do wish your ex because they were your best teachers. I said, right, so true. So I sent back to her. I said, okay, you wish me, I wish you. And we were laughing at it. But exactly. So somebody who can push your buttons can be a great teacher and can be a true mirror. If somebody who cannot push your buttons, he cannot be a true mirror. Right? And it takes a great amount of maturity and courage to recognize it. And then you really feel thankful for that. So, Kabir, I mean, you must have heard this name from me many times. Is one of my favorite saints from India, the most amazing enlightened master. He always used to say, in one of his poetry, that Nindak niyare rakhiye, that keep your critic with you, give him the space at your home, because he will make you polished and refined without any great efforts. So he always used to say that you really have to have critics in your life. The thing is that nowadays I see the moment, oh, we are best friends. I've seen this example many times. Oh, we are best friends for many, many years. But the moment the other person starts to criticize you on something, you don't want to take the questions. And the friendship is gone. Years of friendship in one critical analysis by the other person. If you are true in yourself, take all the questions. Big deal. Explain or learn. Never be afraid of questioning. If you are afraid of questioning, you are seeking your comfort zone. If you are not afraid of your questioning, you are out there shining in your true consciousness. And questions are polishing it further. That's a very big trick, right? I love questions. They refine me. Love questions. Anybody, whosoever. Yeah, if somebody where you are not answerable and you understand that the motivation of that person is asking question is just to, it's irrelevant, it's not any vision, it's the purposeful, you don't need to answer. But you don't need to run away from that. You answer something else, but complete the process. For example, on Facebook, many people, many times, many people, whenever I used to put something, used to comment something just to create a debate out of it, and asking me some other question. For example, one of a funny story is that one time I put about some Sufi meditation, then somebody sent me a message asking me, do you know who is the father of meditation? I said, no, I don't know. You don't know the father of meditation and you are teaching Sufi meditation. How is that possible? I said, I don't know the relation also. That why do you need to know who is the father of meditation just to do the Sufi meditation? But anyway, you can tell me. He said, no, you have to know that first. I said, fine. I will not, tell me. But there is no, there was no argument of that proving who is right, who is wrong. Sometimes people ask me some question. I normally ask them, are you one of my students? They say no. I say, are you planning to join one of my training in coming days? They say no. I say, then I don't answer you. Simple. I answer those who can value that, and I can value them. So I am here because I value you. You value me, and we know this. The beautiful connection of valuing. But random, don't put your energy into everything. Right? So don't be shy of questions, don't run away from questions, but don't get trapped by them also from random people. But those who owe an answer from you, answer them. Even this is also the answer that it's a good question. I don't have the answer. I will get back to you when I have it. This is a beautiful answer. But accept that you don't have an answer. Right? Last week, I was having a lunch with one of my friends. And whenever I wear white, I have to drop something on the white. It goes without saying. My white cloth and I am having food, it cannot work without dropping something. So I did the same thing again. And my friend asked me, what did you do? I said, stupidity and mistake both. And he was like, no, what do I say? I said, yeah, I did that. I knew it. And I knew that I'm going to do it. And I was getting it, intuition also that it's going to happen. But I still kept doing it and did not take care of it. That was my stupidity. So he was like, now what do I say? You are already, admitting everything. So sometimes you just end the conversation just by admitting what you have done. And it's simple. You are being honest, right? And that is what is going to create the real self inside you. Whatever you do, be unapologetically accepting about it. That's very important. Yeah, if you want to feel shame for that or want to change it, that is independent. But in accepting it, you have to be completely shameless. That yes, I have done that. That's the first step of starting your real self. Right? Good. Make sense?
Perfect.
Wonderful. Yes. Any more questions for today? Yes, Rashimji. No, we can't still hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. So this is just not to create any debate or something. It was just like popped up a few days back. I think 2 days back, there was an Instagram post on your page. So it was like before the dawn of realization, there is age of darkness. So this is kind of synchronicity because this question was on my mind for so many days. And I had this like next Zoom call, I have to ask you that, like what is spiritual awakening? And before they say there is age of darkness. So what is, in a nutshell, that what does that mean?
Well, that's beautiful. Sometimes we call it a dark night of soul also, or age of darkness, because the thing is that light, you are able, see, light is always there, but we don't have the eyes to see the light. You will be able to see the light only when you get the craving of it, you get the longing of it, you develop the value of that. And that can only happen when you go through this darkness. When you go through certain level of frustration, when you go to certain level of unbelonging experience that no, I don't belong here. I need something more. I think I need something better. You know, when you feel that kind of frustration, that creates your longing to see the light, to find the light, to live the light. And that longing creates your eyes to see the light. So before you realize, how will you become prepared to get that realization? Just by going through some age of darkness and denying that darkness somewhere in your core, that no, it is not for me. I am not this. I belong to somewhere else. I need something else. And that's why I will say that frustration sometimes work amazingly. In my life, always, whenever I felt some frustration on something, I actually worked on increasing it. Because when it goes to the peak, it's like boom, it gives you that force which makes you break free of something, which normally in your good self, maybe you cannot. Sometimes you really need some force to break free of something. It's like velocity. When a rocket has to break free of the environment and go to the space, you know, it needs some fire in your ass. Otherwise, it cannot gain that velocity. Ricky always loved this example. That's why he's laughing, because I give this example in the training also. That
was it the fire in your ass, and then you have to give it the middle finger with love?
yeah, and then you can actually break free of many things which are kind of binding you, you know, in a good manner or a bad manner, both. Because most of the time you can see things who are binding you in a bad manner more easily, and you get the force or courage to break free of them sooner or later. But those things which are binding you in good manner, you don't sometimes get the idea how to break free of them. So that only that frustration which you get from that age of darkness gives you that kind of longing, because then only longing can take you, you know, away from that. It gives you that longing, and then you get the dawn of realization. I think 2 days before only I put this.
Yeah.
A couple of days before.
Yeah.
So it is so true. It always happens like that.
Yeah.
So glad you keep watching. Hello, baby, Alan's son. Thank you, Rashimji.
Thank you.
Hi, Dave.
Hi. Yes, Faith.
I just wanted to say hi. I feel like I haven't spoken, but I just want to say hi, and it's really been really good, thought-provoking what you've been saying. And yeah.
I'm glad that you are also joining us on Sunday. I know it's difficult for you, but you made it. I love it.
Earlier. Yeah. Nice to be here.
Thank you. Wonderful. So, Faith, actually, I am waiting for you to start the group in London also. When are we doing that? I have to push you somewhere.
Yeah. So at the moment, I'm moving, Dave. I'm focusing all my energy on making the move happen. So moving
Where
out
are
of
you?
London. I'm going to move north of London, sort of slightly more small town, slightly more rural, which is where I hope to start focusing my attention on teaching meditation. But I just know realistically, I haven't got the capacity right now. Too much going on.
And Ricky is becoming happy because you are moving closer to Ricky.
Where are you, Ricky?
I'm in Exeter.
Oh, okay. No, not closer to you then.
I didn't have my headphones. Where are you going? Moving?
I'm going sort of Bedfordshire way. So
Oh,
more
nice.
north of London, yeah.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
just drove.
when Ricky will drive to you, he does not need to enter London then. He can be more close.
Around the outside.
I had to rescue my dad and pick him up from Stansted 2 days ago because he had COVID.
That's not a nice journey.
No, it's a long one.
All right. So, but I'm still happy to hear this, Faith, that you are working on this. It's already there in a plan, and you're doing. Of course, we will have a call again together. You can call me sometime.
Yeah, I was planning to when I made the move and to get me started. I've got lots of ideas and things are forming in my head. So yeah, I'm hoping.
So we will talk on that.
Yeah.
Great. Wonderful. Wow. Beautiful things happening. Who's next?
Yeah, mine was a little bit about what you were saying about the sort of darkness and the frustration beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I already shared with the group that I think for weeks, I was, I loved my job. The people are beautiful. Everything's great, but I get home and I'm just tired and no energy. And I know there's something, so I'm walking about gripping my keys like and then in the end, I just literally finished up work. So I'm jobless, I'm homeless, but I'm more independent and happier than I ever have been because I know this will give me the freedom that I need to move to whatever that will look like. And I've realized freedom is my number one priority, much like you said, Dev, as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. So when you choose
sorry.
Yes, Faith, you can say.
I just want to say that's really sort of synchronistic you saying that right now, because that's exactly the step I'm making to give up work, to try and do things a different way and make meditation teaching a big part of that. So yeah.
And I think it's just realizing that just because everybody else is doing their 5 days a week and they've got all of this and they've got this, it's a trap that stops you from being free. And so I'm just going to try and find another way, whatever that looks like. But it sounds the same as you, Faith.
Good luck.
And you.
Good, wonderful. So the thing is, when you choose to be fearless, you're fearless. It's that simple. Nothing else. You don't need nothing else, right? And with synchronicity, everything happens. It will happen. You will find a better way. You are not living to survive. You are living to live your life, and you will survive anyhow. Surviving is not an issue. Don't make it a bigger issue than it should be. Surviving is easy. Living the real life, living the conscious life is the real deal which you need to do, right? So if you are stuck in a work or job or some life where you are not liking it, you are actually just making survival bigger issue than it should be, right? So good choice. And of course, in all our Sangha, many people, they are like this, and people have been doing things and it is working out and everybody is actually happy experimenting, and that's the best thing. It brings you instant happiness, right? But do something. Don't have a long gap. Start acting on your next move, right? That's very important. Your energy flow should remain on. Okay. Good. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Any last question or anything? So I got Candy has joined for the first time our training, our Sangha call. How are you doing, Candy? Do you want to say something to the Sangha? Introduce yourself.
Oh gosh. Hi everyone. Nice to
Hi.
see you all. Dev, we met it was just before COVID. I was supposed to join. I think it was. So yeah, this has been a long time coming. So I'm excited to join in India next week. Is it Saturday, Sunday? Yes.
Wow.
So yeah, I haven't done any meditation yet. So yeah, I'm excited. So nice to be here. And from South Africa. Oh, yes, because everyone's from all over the show. So, yeah.
Yeah, good. So with Candy, of course, she joined the training online long ago before COVID, but then somehow she did not pursue. And maybe because life was preparing her for more immersive and deeper experience. And now suddenly she just popped up and she's coming next week. I'm so happy already.
Thank you so much.
She's so much excited that she's already booked her all the flights, of course, but also the taxi from Dehradun airport to ashram. From there
Yes,
on.
it's all done. I'm not missing a thing. No, I'm so happy. Thank you, Dave. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm glad it took so long because I had a lot of things happen in life between now and yeah, and then a lot of, so it's prepared me. I need to, that level of, that value of despair you were talking about, it's on the way out now. So it's the right time. So thank you.
Okay. So you are ready to see the dawn of realization now.
Yes. Can't wait.
Beautiful, beautiful. So I welcome you. Let me just do a small meditation for 10 minutes and then go. Right. Sit straight. Eyes closed. And guys, before that, please join the daily meditation classes or weekly where Margie, Carol, and Jenny, these four gems are here. They are really putting their heart in running these classes for everybody. So please join them. They give you the information whenever you can. Keep joining those classes. That will keep you in the energy cycle, right? And these girls are really doing great job. So you got to be there. You show up and make it a point. You show up as often as you can so that you also become part of that contribution. Okay, great. So now we'll just sit straight, close your eyes. Start taking deep breaths till your navel. And start to feel a deep void in your entire stomach area, in your sacral, navel, and solar plexus area. A void where everything goes in and that void manages everything. And it is suddenly the moment you feel that void, feel that it is giving you deep calmness and deep restfulness. All the small and hidden anxieties in your tummy, this void is taking care, it is absorbing it. Keep breathing into this void. Don't complete your breath. Feel that the breath is going into the void. And it'll be very easy. Now take 3 deep breaths. Slowly move your fingers and toes. The hands together and stand. Place them on your eyes. Gently open your eyes. And rub the hands back on your face and on your body. Namaste. Thank you so much. This is another new meditation. Somebody can just note and script it and send it. It's feeling the void inside, which is a positive void. It's not a negative void. It includes everything. Everything gets created from it and everything gets dissolved in it. So what it can do is it can absorb all your anxiety and gut nervousness and transform into peace and restfulness. Okay? Right? So let's try this also. And you guys can do it anytime you want. I love you guys.
Thanks very much.
I love you.
Thanks. Oh,
Bye. Thank you.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
time in India, Candy. You'll love it.
Thank you so much. It's my first time traveling anyway, so I'm really excited. Thank you, Ricky.
It'd be great.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. And then I'll see you all soon again. Yeah,
Definitely, definitely.
thank you. Hope everyone has a great week.
And
Bye-bye.
Dev, in Canada, we cannot actually go to India, just to let you know. They
Oh.
suspend all the visa to go there.
Temporarily, Canadians are not allowed in India. The moment you will change your prime minister, you will be welcomed again.
Can you not come to? Can you not come to England and then fly from England to India?
No, it's not about
no,
that.
because
It's
we
about
need a visa. We need a visa, and
What?
they suspend it now.
the new visas from Canada are suspended. But yeah, I mean it's a big thing. It will be solved in a few days, I'm sure.
I hope so, because I find this completely stupid. But yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It is.
I was also wondering because I also need to give my Canada visa for renewal, and but because my Canadian visa is expiring in October this year. So
Okay.
yeah, so I also travel. So yeah, but I think it would be solved in some days. I hope so. Let us see.
I hope so too. Yeah. Okay. So take care. Bye.
Love you all. Bye. Bye, Caroline.
You
Nice
all.
to
Bye.
see your face again.
Bye. Nice to see you too.